What is up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fanatics? It is Ash Rock back with another review. This is going to be on a set of custom figures by my man John Sergio. Sergio. I don't know how to pronounce your name, buddy. I hope I'm not chopping it. But anyways, this was originally a set of Playmates from the 1990s, the 1990 movie series that came out a couple months back. About 6 months ago, I want to say. 7 months ago, maybe. And I wasn't a big fan of those particular figures. I did not like the way they were custom, or the paint. It was just, everything was wrong with those figures. It just felt wrong. Here's a couple pictures of the original Turtles by Playmates. And as you can see, these are far more superior. My man John is a very, very good friend. I've known him for probably about 4 years now, maybe longer. Great customizer. Made one of my favorite custom action figure of all time, which was a Little Big Planet Sackboy. You guys can go check out that Venom Sackboy. You guys can go check out that review. I did review that a while ago, but he also made other customs, and just a good dude all around, a great contributor to the community, and just a great friend altogether. And I reached out to him a couple months back, and I said, man, I got these turtles. Would you be able to customize them like the ones you have? Because he customized a set, and he sold them on eBay. And I said, you know, can you do that for me? And he said, sure. And I sent them out to him. A couple months later, he hits me up, and he's like, yeah, I got them ready for you. And he also actually turned he also customized a gorilla for me. It was a Masters of the Universe gorilla. I forget what it's called. It's like the big dude. He's like yellow, whatever. He made that into a silverback gorilla for me because I'm a big gorilla fan. So that was really, really cool of him. But here are the turtles themselves. I am simply blown away, my friend. As you know, I've always admired your work, and this is by far some of the greatest things you've done, man. Now, when it comes to custom action figures, those of you that know me well or just know how customs work, you shouldn't really mess around with them too much. You could have the best paint in the world and best applications of paint, but you shouldn't be posing them too much. So I'm not going to go really over the articulation as much. But I will point out the articulation. Again, John had nothing to do with this. It's his main review. Most of this review is going to be based on his paint and what he's done to these figures. But ball joint hinge up here. He's got the upper bicep, double jointed elbows. He's got finger articulation. Rotates at the wrist, I believe. Do they rotate the wrist? Yep, rotates at the wrist. He's got the upper ab crunch or the upper, diaphragm here, but nothing. It is very limited with some of these guys, especially the ones with straps like Leo and Donnie there. And then he's got the upper thigh. Got a hinge on the thigh up here. Double jointed knees. Let's see, and then he's got I believe ankle rockers. No ankle rockers. Okay. And up and down with the foot, and then he's got toe articulation as well. So each toe moves very, very well. So Playmates, without a doubt, in terms of some of their fine detail with articulation, I think has been really, really great. I thought they did a great job with the original set that came out, which was the animated set. We are yet to see the Shredder and Krang, I believe that's coming out. It's a Krang, sorry, Krang that's coming out later on, I believe this year, so we'll see how those look. But the 1990s one, they really shit the bed on those. In my opinion, I thought the paint sucked, and what John did was he turned them into a masterpiece. Now, obviously, first of all, he did darken the skin tone of the turtles altogether, as you can see. Well, I guess for articulation, if I want to grade their articulation really quick, I guess I'd give them a 8 out of 10. I think they did a really, really great job. Now, on to the paint apps and what John has done. So he obviously darkened the skin tone of the turtles, making it a little darker green. He also added those freckles, those famous little freckles that the turtles have. And I'm going to zoom in on some of these guys here so you can get a real good glimpse at some of their heads. And we all love head, don't we, gentlemen? So you can see there's Leo there with a really, really nice, just great job, man. Look at that. And he told me, he said the hardest part was applying these little dots, the freckles throughout the figures. That took him the longest. Let's take a look at Mikey. So there's Mikey as well. I thought, just awesome job, man. I love it. Let's look at Ralph. That bitch ate my last bag of Cheetos. I'm a killer. So besides the awesome paint applications that he used on the skin tone, some of the other fine details that really stood out for me, in particular, Mr. Mikey over here. Mikey, if you guys have the original Playmates one, he has metal nunchucks. Well, if it's going to be movie accurate, you know it's not metal. It's actually rope nunchucks, okay? So he obviously went all out and removed the metal part and replaced it with this nice little rope, giving it that awesome, accurate look to the movies. Very, very posable as well. They're very, you know, they're not that like hard rope, so it's kind of movable. You can definitely mess with them. He obviously also painted and washed over the weaponry there. As you can see, some more weapons that you're going to notice, and I'm going to show you guys all their weapons because he customized every single bit of their weapons. Here's Mr. Leo. Let me move this easy. There we go. So here's Leo's swords. He obviously made it more of a metallic finish. Just looks great, man. I love the weapons, man. And Leo is actually my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, if you guys are curious, if you guys wonder why or whatever. I just like his leadership. I like leadership, man. I really do. So Leo is my guy. He's always been my guy. But so there you have it. And then same with Ralph. I'm not going to remove his weapons from his sheath here, but there's little slots there. But you can see more custom work there. I mean, this guy absolutely nailed it. I mean, even down to Mikey, you son of a bitch. Even down to like the little nails. You can see like the nails were painted yellow, giving that crusty look that you kind of saw in the movies. You know, you got to love that. You got to appreciate that. As a collector, man, those are the fine details that you look for, and John absolutely kills it. I've always said, man, I was like, John, you should be working for Hasbro or someone making toys. And there's the staff of Donnie. So, again, just a nice little wash and cleaning it up for us. Cleaning it up for me because these are mine. But overall, man, John murdered it. I thought... you know, it was well worth the wait. You know, and I'm one of those guys. I mean, when it comes to the community, man, it's all about love. And you know, he obviously did me a solid by customizing these, and I said I'd review them for him. I was kind of busy with work and stuff the last month or so, guys, so I really haven't been around on YouTube. But you know, I'm glad to have come back with a video here and showcasing one of my friends. Just absolute masterpieces, man. I love these figures. They sit in my theater room in my DTOF with all my other movie-related figures, and very proud to have them in my collection, my friend. You absolutely nailed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. If you guys know John personally, reach out to him. He's a great dude in the community. John Papa Sergio. And again, a good friend of mine. So for paint applications, an absolute 10 out of 10, my friend. And the final score on this custom work is a 10 out of 10, with the exception of this droopy son of a bitch over here. That is the most goofy. I hate that fucking face sculpt they used. That is just god awful. But that's not in your control, my friend. I understand. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you again so much for hooking it up, and thank you all so much for watching. As always, remember to laugh every day. Talk to you guys next time. Deuces. Which way did he go, Jack? Which way did he go?